Welcome back to another video on a video game that could be potentially in trouble. This information comes from a user on Reddit who was sent this information as a private message from a leaker who got a lot of things correct regarding Season 2. Aside from all the content information he supposedly leaked, he also shared with us inside information regarding EA and DICE's work on Battlefront 2. I will leave a link in the description so you can go read it yourself, but I will summarize it as best as I can, while leaving the screenshots I took in case his original posts are ever taken down. So as it stands, the state of Battlefront 2 is supposedly in trouble. EA has pulled developers on the game to other projects such as Anthem and the new Battlefield game. Essentially, EA doesn't believe Battlefront 2 will make much money, so they are focusing their efforts elsewhere in the company. What this means is that they have cut funding and resources on post-launch content for Battlefront 2, which actually makes sense with the lackluster content we've been receiving since the game's launch. Criterion and Motive are no longer working on the game, and if you don't believe this leaker for anything else, I can say that I at least take his word that they have cut developers, since Criterion tweeted the other day saying that Starfighter for Arcade was all DICE is doing and not theirs. It should be noted that Criterion are the ones responsible for making Starfighter Assault and arcade content. With the cut development on Battlefront 2, the leaker explained that some bugs are put on the back burner and might not ever get fixed. This is primarily because they are understaffed and don't have the right developers to check the code and work things out. Instead, they are prioritizing on very specific bugs and content updates, and it's likely that some of the bugs this game has will unfortunately never get worked out if this information is correct. DICE is apparently buying time with their smaller content drops to focus more on making cosmetics so that they can get the proper funding for the game. Cosmetics are now what funds this game post-launch. The problem with the new progression system, although it was pay to win, it was the primary source of funding for post-launch content on the game. And now that the system has been reworked into cosmetics, EA doesn't believe that they'll obtain enough money from cosmetics to keep the game funded, which is why they've moved developers to other projects. As a call to action, this leaker said that we need to keep the pressure about what we want in the game and what bugs to fix. He also said that buying cosmetics helps DICE out, since that is where their primary funding for post-launch content comes from. The good news is, although it appears time is running out for the developers in terms of funding and resources, this leaker also shares that they won't abandon the game, and at the very least, we will be receiving recycled content or simply small content updates. The way to ensure we get bigger and more content drops is to support their microtransactions on skins, according to this leaker. If this is all true, DICE and Battlefront 2 are indeed in trouble, again. And if we want to see the game survive, we supposedly need to keep the pressure on with our requests and demands, and purchase skins with actual money. I've read Reddit posts in which the community is asking how they can help out, and our beloved community manager on the game ensures us that it's out of the player's hands at this time. But really, we don't have any concrete evidence that shows how well the game is doing in terms of revenue at the moment. I hope that if this information is true, it gets resolved quickly so this can truly be the Battlefront game players have been wanting since Pandemic's Battlefront games. If you liked the video, remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos similar to this. Peace out.